Welcome to the Delaware County Real Estate Report, where we take a deep dive into the local housing market. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the market activity in Delaware County, Ohio for the month of June 2023. If you're thinking about selling or buying a home in Delaware County, this video tells you the truth about what's happening in the market and how to use this information to maximize your selling price if you're a seller. And if you're a buyer, there's information that will help you get prepared for what awaits you during your search. If you'd like a copy of the data that I've used to prepare this, click the More button in the description and look for the header links. Delaware County is a fast-growing county with a population of just over 220,000 people. Its strong economy, school system, tradition and history, proximity to plenty of colleges and universities, shopping, restaurants, and a plethora of outdoor spaces and activities make it an attractive place to live. I'm Brian Comer with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, the American Realty Center in Worthington, Ohio. And on this channel, we try to teach you everything there is to know about buying or selling a home in Delaware County, Ohio. As I mentioned in my May update, the housing market was thriving then and by all counts still is in June. There's a high demand for homes, and in my opinion, we're still experiencing a shortage of available properties. During this update, I'll compare June 2022 versus June 2023 sales numbers in general, and then I'll break them down by price for you. In 22, we saw 377 homes sell, while in June of 23, we saw 294, a 28% decline. Every price range saw a decrease in the number of sold units except for the $100,000 to $200,000 range, where we saw 11 homes this year and 8 in 2022. We also saw an increase in the $600,000 to $700,000 range. 42 homes closed in 23 compared to 37 in June of 2022. Like May, the overall decline can be attributed to a couple key factors. They are, first, the available inventory. The number of homes available for sale is a little more than 1 month. 294 homes sold, 307 available. If you're looking, have you considered a new build? It might be time. Interest rates are higher this year than they were compared with June of last year. Reluctance of homeowners with a lot or even a little bit of equity to sell. Competition among buyers. Buyers dropping out of the market, both young and old. Fifth, coming up with upfront money for your down payment, closing costs, and gap coverage should the offer be above the list price. See my video titled, Avoid These Mistakes When Buying a New Home, where one of my points addresses not having enough money in the bank. 6, buyers trying to time the market. While you may be able to project what the market will look like based on history, it's a sketchy game and probably one that you won't win. Now that we know why there are fewer homes being sold in the same month last year compared to 2023, let's look and compare the number of and prices of homes sold in June 2022 compared to June 2023. If you'd like to download a copy, there is one available, like I mentioned before. It's in the description under the links heading. In the 0 to 100K price range, 1 home sold this year, 2 last, a 100% decline. 100 to 200,000K price range, 11 in 23, 8 in 2022, 27% increase. 200 to 300K price range, 19 versus 33, a 121% decline. 300 to 400K price range, 45 this year, 83 last, minus 84%. 400 to 500K range, 72 homes versus 75, minus 4%. 500 to 600K range, 56 homes versus 71 last year, minus 27%. 600 to $700,000, 42 this year, 37 last, an increase of 12%. 700 to 800K range, 21 this year, 32 last, 10% decline. 800 to 900, 10 this year, 13 last, about a 30% decline. In the $900 to $1 million price range, 4 this year, 8 in 2022, 100% decline. And in the $1 million and up, 13 sold this year, 15 in 22, a 15% decline. When we look at the year-to-date numbers for the first 6 months of 2022, there were 1,581 homes sold. Year-to-date 2023, there have been 1,408 homes sold, 173 fewer homes, or a 12% overall decline. Now, let's look at prices and numbers of homes available for sale as of July 1st. As I stated earlier, the inventory of available homes is extremely tight. There's only about 1 month of inventory of homes for sale, with 307 available and 294 sold. It's tight. Available homes in the corresponding price ranges of July 1st, 2023. Homes for sale up to 200,000, 7. In the 200 to 300,000, 11. 300 to 400, 24 available. 400 to 500,000, 59 available. 500,000 to 600,000, 61. 600 to 700,000, 54 available. 700 to 800, 26. 800 to 900, 24 available homes. 900 to $1 million, 7. And listen to this, 1 million and up, 34 available homes. Do you believe that? 34 available. I would have never thought that a couple of years ago. Okay, now let's take a look at how fast houses are selling, or what I call sales velocity. 198 homes sold in 10 or fewer days. This represents 83% of the homes sold. 35 homes sold between 11 and 20 days. 18 homes sold between 21 and 30 days. 3 homes sold between 31 and 40 days. 6 homes sold between 41 and 50 days. 3 homes sold between 51 and 60 days. The key point to remember is that 83% of all homes sold did so within 10 or fewer days. Wow, what a bunch of boring numbers that was. If I'm looking to sell or trying to buy a home, why does any of that matter to me? Great question, Brian, and I'm glad you asked. The big aha moment here is that we need to understand this data and your requirements, whether you're selling or buying. If you're selling, knowing the market and what other homes yours may compete against, being prepared to sell quickly, knowing that you'll probably have multiple offers in a short amount of time, and having a strategy to evaluate and choose the best offer, all while your personal life does not take a break. When buying, it's important to know this data, including factors like timing. How quickly do you need a new home? The price. What price range are you shopping in? And things like the location and neighborhood are all considered, and we need to consider every one of those to create a winning strategy that's right for you. And something that goes overlooked in both the selling and the buying process is becoming overwhelmed. Let your realtor do what they do best. Filter out the noise and negotiate the best deal for you. With all of these factors in play, it's still a great time to buy or sell a home in Delaware County, Ohio, but be prepared. work with your realtor in order to set realistic expectations on the sell and the buy side of the equation. In fact, I've prepared a video specifically related to buying a new home. It's simply called Avoid These Costly Mistakes When Buying a New Home. It's on this channel and is well worth a couple of minutes of your time to watch. I've also prepared a video for you sellers to check out. It's simply called Thinking of Selling Your Home? I know, it's very catchy. If you would, give it a watch and let me know what you think. And as we wrap up, I'd like to highlight a few resources that I've made available to you. If you're watching this on your PC, my YouTube banner has 3 links. They are, first, my home search site for would-be sellers and buyers. You can begin your search there or get a home valuation if you're thinking of selling. Second, there's a link to begin your pre-approval process. And third, a link for things to do in and around the local area. The same links are also available on your mobile device. Hit the About button and look under the heading Links. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. I'm hopeful that you found it valuable, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with any of your friends looking to sell or buy, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button so that you'll be alerted to when additional content is made available for you. If you're selling or buying, better call Brian. Why not let me be your real estate resource? Thank you.